This is Scott Shellenberger. On February the 2nd, 2011, I blew the whistle on Scott Shellenberger on the corruption in the courts. The money that you make off of mass incarceration, stop from risking zero tolerance. The money that you make off of the towing scandal in Baltimore County with Pollard Towing, where you steal inmates' property and resell it and pocket the money. I turned in Scott Shellenberger for the corruption in the court and the racism in the court. The way that he pays to play in Baltimore County. That's what that toilet was on February the 6th, 2011. I put that toilet in front of the Towson Courthouse to represent Governor O'Malley, zero tolerance and stop and frisk. Governor O'Malley, Belfield, Gregg Bernstein, because y'all had racketeering and fraud in the court. You use your courts, your state's attorney, and your police to incarcerate black Baltimore City and black Baltimore County. You made billions of dollars off of this. You made millions of dollars off of this. You created generational wealth. You created that fear. So I took you to court. I put that toilet, that toilet was about the prison industry. It was about the judges and the lawyers that get paid to lock black Baltimore up. I named Judge Turnbull, Judge Papaya, I named the judges and the lawyers. And you can go directly to Scott Shellenberger and get all this information. Matter of fact, go directly to President Trump. Since y'all rolling President Trump over the whistleblower, this is a whistleblower. Since 2006, Governor O'Malley had this, Gregg Bernstein had this, Doug Gansler had this, Brian Frosh had this, Governor Hogan has it, and y'all won't do nothing to Shellenberger because you're trying to protect your prison industry, the money you make behind the prison industry. That's Scott Shellenberger, all right? That's Scott Shellenberger. And this toilet is a donation. This toilet is going to be left at the Baltimore County Police Department about Shellenberger. And it's a $500 donation. Like I said, you putting President Trump through the ringer, we're going to talk about Scott Shellenberger. We're going to talk about blowing the whistle on Scott Shellenberger. You go directly to Gayle King and get this, because Gayle King is shielding this. She don't want to tell the corruption and the racism in the Democratic Party because it's going to hurt her TV station. It's going to hurt the media, because the media have been protecting this racism and corruption. The media have been protecting the war on drugs. That's Keith Mills. He broke in his neighbor's house for opioids. He still got his job. That's a media personnel. We're going to talk about drugs in the media, because y'all got a lot of y'all using drugs. That's Chief Hyatt. Chief Hyatt got this. That's Johnny Oleski. Like I said, I'm a whistleblower, and this is the whistle that I blew. President Obama asked for a full investigation. Nobody never did it. The investigation was about Baltimore County Police Department. If you go directly to Judge Cox, he got a writ of certiorari for me to approach the Supreme Court. Governor Hogan has all this information, everything. But Governor Hogan got Shellenberger on the gang task force. If Shellenberger's on the gang task force, everything that Shellenberger has ever touched is going to be reversed and remanded. I'm getting ready to file a class action lawsuit against Scott Shellenberger in Baltimore County courts. We're going to go after your money and the corruption and the racism in your courts. A $2.5 billion class action lawsuit. You locked me up to keep me from filing a $54 million lawsuit. We're going after your money because that's the only thing that white people respect. I'm going to dismantle the master's house using the master's tools. I'm going to use the courts, the camera, and a grand jury. That's President Obama. He asked for an investigation. That's President Trump. And you got President Trump under the fire about a whistleblower? Well, we're going to see what you're going to do about blowing the whistle on Scott Shellenberger. I went to Vegas. Them toilets was out in Vegas. I was making a movie, and that was a movie about your corruption in your courts. It was a movie about Scott Shellenberger, Gregg Bernstein, Governor O'Malley's mom machine. The 9 judges that Governor O'Malley put in place. The 9 judges that fill the courts with the corruption. I'm going to break down your corruption in your courts. And I'm going to send everything to President Trump. Y'all can impeach Trump, but you can impeach Trump, but you're going to have to send him to jail. If you send him to jail, he's going to snitch. Scott Shellenberger is the weakest link. I'm going to put another toilet and keep putting toilets up there. And every toilet I put out is going to have your name and your face on it. You're going to take me to court, or you're going to keep accepting my shit. President Trump got this. So we don't want no misunderstandings about nothing. That's Scott Shellenberger. That's a $500 donation, and that's President Trump on it. I'm going to leave this at Shitty Hall. I'm going to leave this at Towson today. I want a court. I want an audit. I want everything in front of the light of day. We're going to talk about race and racism and how you shielding the corruption and the racism. A toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. Yeah. Corruption don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. Take your money every day. We're going to eliminate racism in Baltimore City and Baltimore County, and that's the face of new Jim Crow. That's the new face of old Jim Crow. You got a problem with me? Holler at me. Matter of fact, take me to court. We're going to settle this where we started this at. We're going to trade places. We're going to see how you like going to jail. We're going to see how you deal with it when your family takes their 401ks, because you don't get no retirement money. Everything that you own gets compensated. As a whistleblower, I get a percentage of whatever I compensate. I get a percentage of whatever you make. I'm a whistleblower on the courts. And President Trump got my whistleblower's application. President Obama got my whistleblower's application. It's all about Shellenberger and the racism in Baltimore County courts. You're going to have to let a lot of people go. Like I said, class action lawsuit. We're going after your courts and after your money. Class action lawsuit means that everything that he touches is going to be reversed and remanded. And you're going to have to give me a day in court. I'm going to make you take me to court. I get a right to face my accusers. And dog, believe you me, I'm going to face you face to face. Next time that you have an event anywhere, I'm going to mic check it. Like I said, charge me with something. Charge me with terrorism didn't work. Charge me with being black in America.